We have had a couple issues at the polls this morning that I just wanted to go over that were related to poll books. Before we start, I want to make sure that folks understand the difference between a poll book and a voting machine. Those are two different things. The poll book is the laptop that when you go to vote and you tell them your name and address, it contains a list of registered voters for that precinct. And they will check you off in the poll book as an eligible voter for that precinct. That is not a voting machine. A voting machine counts votes. So we have had some issues with poll books. We have some localities that have electronic poll books, some have paper poll books. Every single locality that has an electronic poll book is required to have a paper backup poll book on site in case something goes wrong with the electronic poll book. So in those localities that have had issues with their electronic poll books, they have switched over temporarily to their paper poll books, and voting has continued. In Nottoway County, they had some issues with their poll books. Those issues have now been resolved. In Chesterfield County, they had some initial issues with their electronic poll books and were able to switch over to paper poll books temporarily. In Suffolk, they had some issues with their electronic poll books, and they are using paper poll books at this point. And in the city of Richmond, they had some issues with their electronic poll books, and they are now switched over to paper poll books in some areas. Additionally, we had a power outage in Wythe County that was at the Spiller Elementary School precinct. There was an outage that was reported around 8:42 a.m. this morning. They had a generator in place, so they were able to get that up and running in about 10 minutes, and no one was prevented from voting.